Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. And wow, I mean, this offseason, and I waited because it was like starting free agency. We knew that the Cowboys were going to be selectively aggressive. That whole narrative, right? Whatever that means, right? Well, we found out, didn't we? We did. They were selectively aggressive in what they got. Now, Cowboys got a D+ grade on their offseason pickups. Now, I'm a fan of the media not liking what the Cowboys do, because soon as the national media gives the Cowboys positive attention, that's when problems happen. And don't mind me right now. I'm driving right now to North Carolina this weekend for the National Roller Skating event. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I do. About to get down on the wheels this weekend and get it in with all the other pros from all over the United States. You know, it's going to be a great event. Yeah, so you know how to get fresh for it, you know, because the camera's going to be rolling, and you know how that roll. You know, you don't want to look stupid, because those of you that know, you don't want to fall when the cameras are rolling, right? That's what you don't want to do. But anyway, as far as the Cowboys go, I actually like some of these pickups that they did, because if you think about it, last year the free agency, this team didn't do a damn thing. They got Eric Kendricks. That was it. I don't even remember anybody else that they picked up last year. I think it was just Eric Kendricks. And although I like him, and I wonder if they're still going to keep him.
Watch out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Even though they got some linebackers, and I got the whole list right here of everybody that the Cowboys picked up. Now, you guys know, but I'm just gonna run through it real quick. Now, when you look at this, it's like, okay, the Dallas Cowboys got busy this offseason in free agency. They got in there. They didn't get the first day, which I don't mind always trying to not to get the first day, because the first day is when you overpay for players in free agency. Like, I'm not with all that, because yes, your salary cap is important, and you want to get the players that matter for your team. You want to get the players that make sense for what you're trying to do. We needed linebackers. We got 2 of them. You need insurance policies for when when Overshown comes back, whenever that'll be. Cowboys, first thing they did was sign Oso Digizua. I already did a video on that. When they signed him, they signed my little brother. Because, you know, y'all say he looked like me or whatever. But yeah, then they got Solomon Thomas from the Jets on a 2-year, $8 million deal. From Compel Cowboy to Dallas Cowboy. He's very excited to be a Dallas Cowboy, and he kind of looks like Dak Prescott. If you go look at Solomon Thomas, he looked just like Dak Prescott. I was like, damn, Dak Prescott defensive tackle now? Crazy work. Put them together, you ain't gonna know the difference. They brought back Devontae Turpin, 3-year, $18 million. Now, I like Lil Turp, and I like some of the things that they were doing with him last season. And I think that they continue to have him not just as a returner, but doing stuff in the wide receiver room, like running those seam routes and running those 9 routes, and even having him on those little jet sweeps, giving the ball out the backfield, moving him around, getting him in space. Because when you get Turpin in space, that's a problem. So I'm loving that, and I know Shoddy is going to have something good for him this season, because of course the way that they re-signed him. Javonte Williams, running back from the Broncos, 1 year, $3.5 million. Now, I don't know much about this running back, but I know that he's a veteran guy, but he's only like 24, 25 years old. So he doesn't have a whole lot of, he doesn't have a lot of missing tread. He's still got tread on the tires. Now, a lot of people would say, why would you get rid of Rico Dowdle and then have him or not re-sign Rico Dowdle and let Rico Dowdle go to the Panthers like they did when Rico Dowdle got you 1,000 yards. Yeah, he got 1,000 yards, but it's how he got those 1,000 yards. It's not like Rico Dowdle was out there beasting. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Zeke had more touchdowns than he did. That's crazy. In the red zone. So, I mean, Rico, I guess they realized that they can live without Rico, so they went and got Javonte Williams. Not only did they get Javonte Williams, but they went and got Miles Sanders last night in the middle of the night. Now, I was up when it happened, and I saw my frat brother AOC, shout out to AOC. AOC posted it, and I was just like, wow, like, they making moves overnight. People sleep. They're like, let's sign Miles Sanders while they're asleep. They'll never know. They'll never know. They'll never know. So they got Miles Sanders on a 1-year deal. So you got 2 veteran running backs right now. But I still want to draft Genty or Omarion Hampton. I like Omarion Hampton. I wouldn't even mind getting him at 12. I know some people say getting Omarion Hampton at 12 is a little rich, but fuck it. Get him. I'll take it. That guy breaks tackles and he gets into the end zone. Get him. Robert Jones, guard. 1 year, $4.75 million. Now, not saying that he is the replacement for Zach Martin as Zach Martin retires, but definitely a depth piece. And he's a pretty decent guard, too. So that was a good pickup there. Donte Fowler, defensive end. 1 year, $8 million. They got him. They snatched him back from the Commanders. The Commanders took him from us, and we snatched him back. Yeah. Come back, Donte. I like Donte Fowler, and I'm glad that we got him back now. I kind of wish that, you know, he's a mercenary, it seems like. Because he's a 1-year warrior. He's been getting these 1-year deals and doing stuff with it and being very productive. So if he could come back to the Cowboys and be productive like he was the last time, I'm all with it. So welcome back, Donte Fowler. And this is why you don't burn bridges. D-Law. Speaking of D-Law, Mr. I ain't going to get no Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys. Of course not, because you're not here no more. What you think, you going to get one with Seattle? Oh! And then Michael Parsons got spicy with him. Bro, that's going to be nasty. Him and that argument between him and D-Law. Oof. It's going to be interesting. But anyway,
Police reported ahead.
Marquise Bell, safety, 3-year, $9 million. So you stretch it $9 million over 3 years. That's a cheap contract. Marquise Bell, definitely a backup guy, but show and prove that he can get it done. I love it. I'm with it. Peyton Turner, defensive end, 1 year, $3 million. Let's get it. I think that would be Carl Lawson's replacement. Although I would like for them to re-sign Carl Lawson. I would like that. Trent Sieg, your long snapper, 3 year, $4.45 million. Yeah, you need your long snapper. I mean, that's one of the most consistent things that you have on a team. People don't realize how important a long snapper is until you don't have one. So, yeah. Kyer Elam, cornerback, with a trade via the Bills. Trade them that 5th round pick and some other stuff, I think. But, yeah, Kyer Elam, cornerback. You need some cornerback depth now that you lost Jordan Lewis to the Jaguars. And he said something interesting on X. He was like, the Dallas Cowboys, you know, sorry. He was talking to the fan base and saying basically, man, I gotta go. You know, it's been a decade of bullshit, basically. So stuff going behind the building that we don't know about. So that's one thing. Hey, you know, they were stressing him out for a decade, and maybe he just wasn't feeling appreciated. He was like, all right, Jacksonville, what you got? Oh, you're going to make me the highest paid slot ever? Wonderful. Let's do it. So, It hurts to lose Jordan Lewis. It really does, because he was that guy. He was a dog, and we need dogs on this team. But you know, shout out to him and getting that bag. How about that? Let me get $1 though. Let me get $1. Jack Sanborn, linebacker from the Bears. We got him from the Bears. The Bears. You know, Eberflus is now our defensive coordinator, and he was with the Bears. He was the coach of the Bears, and now he's bringing his guy, now being a defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. So that is common. You know, that was all Eberflus right there. Kenneth Murray Jr., linebacker, via a trade with the Titans. So you got 2 linebackers. Wonderful. You need that. C.J. Goodwin, 1-year contract. You know, C.J. is a mainstay. So, you know, he's like 34 years old. He's going to be with the Cowboys till forever. Izzy McQuamu, brought him back 1 year. You need that depth at safety as well. He's a safety cornerback guy. So, you know, he's very versatile, rangy guy, flexible when needed. Pause. Brian Anger, the punter, 2-year contract. Brought him back because you need your special teams unit on tap. So, yeah. So, what are the Cowboys going to do next? Are they going to go get Cooper Kupp? I've heard a lot of conflicting reports that, you know, some saying the Cowboys are right there to get Cooper Kupp. Some saying that Cooper Kupp's going to the Patriots. I've heard other teams were interested in them, so we'll see what happens. Because it ain't over yet, baby. And once this free agency frenzy is done and the Cowboys are done, we'll get into the draft, and I'll be doing my mock drafts, and we can talk more going into the draft. But in the meantime, between time, like, share, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Y'all have a great Friday. Peace.